onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Here's Swift. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They go play action. Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43-yard line. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
With the score, Lions 9, Bears 7.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They go play action with Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch for the Bears' leading receiver from a year ago. It's a Chicago 1st down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
I would think that by now people are done underestimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature when they see him at about 5'6", 5'7". but he can do it all. He can run inside, run to the perimeter, but he also catches the ball really well out of the backfield. And he had more receptions than carries last season. He kind of looks like Darren Sproles, who's been his inspiration as an NFL player. In 2018, Tariq Cohen was a Pro Bowler as well.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Just shy of
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll run forward Tariq Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen taking it in. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Swift, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 27, Stafford. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now it's Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Good. Makes the score Bears 20, Lions 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 47. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. It's right. It's caught. Jones. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but
the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Play action. It's Trubisky. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Amendola set to return it. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. From the gun, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. A slant to Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's it, baby. That's it right there.
Here's 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
The kickoff for Chicago.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again. Stafford looking downfield for Jones. And Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. First down, a run with Cohen. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Taken down at the 41.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Stafford. Caught by Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. 22 yards there, a first down.
In addition to his really good hands, Marvin Jones makes big plays downfield. Ended up missing the last month of the 2019 season. Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards. And even more importantly, 9 touchdown catches included in that number. When Marvin Jones goes downfield for a pass, oftentimes he finds his way into the end zone.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing again, Stafford. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Roquan Smith charging hard for that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They snap it to Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Patterson on the carry. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he will be very close 4th down. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves them a few inches short here on 4th down. Through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They run with Patterson, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Quick pass out to Miller. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 10 yards out. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just got to decide themselves right now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
And no good.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hated there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Trubisky on first down. He finds Robinson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
3rd and 2, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the second round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was a...
Oh, my goodness. Another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle by Jim.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd down, it's Patterson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Bears
on first down. Patterson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
The real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much.